I've been married twice before. My first marriage, I got married really young. I think we lived together as husband and wife for maybe 2 months. Got divorced immediately after. We were not compatible, complete opposites, didn't work. My second marriage lasted, we had it annulled, so what, like 12 hours, maybe at the most.
Right. Okay. She has a squeaky clean track record of marriages. Clearly, her marriage track record is beautiful. It's like, wow, god damn. Like, what the fudge is happening here? So clearly, this is someone who does not know how to learn from mistakes. Someone that is impulsive, someone that just acts on just whatever the hell is going on and doesn't actually think about what is actually happening. Do you see how what I'm saying struggles to come out of my mouth? Because making sense out of it is just like madness. But just like in 90 Day Fiancé, before 90 days, we got someone with ADHD. In that one, we've now got someone in 90 days the other way who's also got ADHD too. And straight away, both of the comparisons that they both like to make the same mistakes again and again and again. And I'm not saying they're both making the same legit mistakes. Actually, to be fair, they probably are. But what I'm saying is that they don't like to learn from the previous, they like to keep it going forward. Some people in the conversation on the previous video said, well, it seems to me as if Statler is really trying to enhance her ADHD and live off it. It seems to me as if here with Holly, we may be in a similar situation. Hey, man, let's see what else is to come.
I'm like, this is the girl I'm going to marry type of thing.
Within 3 days, he asked me to marry him.
Yes, within 3 days. Just 3 days. Yeah, just 3 days, you know. Well, what did she say? What did she freaking say?
Proposed to her in front of the waterfall and she ran away.
I was so frightened, and I don't know if it was anxiety. I ran away.
I was like, where are you?
I don't know if she was frightened, to be honest with you, because, well, I mean, she's been proposed to twice already anyway. But maybe she had a moment of like, can I just slow down? I need to not do the same mistake again. Maybe that's why she ran away and she had to really think about her next answer. But clearly, running away and having the time to think about it didn't do a goddamn thing. Why? Well,
You're looking like a real genius now, huh?
But he chased after me, and then within seconds, I said yes.
Yes, within seconds she said yes. So basically, she did not learn from her previous 2 marriages. She must really enjoy the cost of divorces. Unless she's marrying people and she doesn't have to pay for the divorces, I don't know. But either way, though, we've gone from one where she was married on the same day, got divorced on the same day, whatever that was, that annulment thing. I don't know. That one was confusing to me. Then the other one that she lived with, you know what I mean? And this guy within 3 days. Now, of course, she's been talking to him. They have both been talking to each other for like several months, all that kind of stuff. But no. She went to South Africa and literally he proposed from 3 days of knowing her. Pretty sure that was the answer. You know what? All this is getting way too freaking easy for me. What is this nonsense? What is this nonsense? I don't know if I can bear 90 Day Fiancé anymore. I really don't know if I can. Like, these people are exhausting because their storylines are just bizarre. Bizarre. And the most annoying thing about 90 Day Fiancé is that 90% of the cast of all seasons do not know what accountability is, do not know what maturing is, do not know what slow down is. All they know is, let's get married or let's have a kid. And if it's not get married and if it's not have a kid yet, it's how can we keep going back and forth, so we keep coming back to the show multiple times. Hashtag Ed and Liz. And we can throw in so many other names in that category too. Yeah.
My mom's gonna be staying in South Africa with Wayne and I for 3 months, which seems like a long time, but we've always been really close. Jehovah's Witness. She wants me to do things the right way, and so till we're married, we'll be staying in his room, my mom and I, and he will be staying in the guest room.
Yeah. So they have not been intimate yet. You know, they want to do the whole, you know, get married first and then be intimate. I respect that. But before that, her mom has to come with her. Now, the word that she used for her mom is that, yeah, the witness, yes. So their mom has to come along. sometimes I'm really lost for words. Like, so mom has to come and live with them for 3 months, and he has to stay in the guest house, the guest room. See, this is my issue with this whole stipulation or whatever you want to call it. She's already got a track record of marrying people too quick and it not working out. Yes, she said yes. Yes, she says yes to him, but clearly they're not going to get married for another 3 months. So the way I look at it is, why not spend that 3 months really getting to know each other even more? Just you two. Explore South Africa, you know, all that. Because bear in mind, she's moving to South Africa too. You know, at least take the 3 months to explore South Africa, move around with it, see how you two get along. You know what I mean? Are you going to argue a lot? And if you do argue, how are you going to conflict it? There's so many things that they can learn about each other in the 3 months anyway, right? Because they'll be with each other all the time. He would take his work commitments. But either way, though, is 3 months enough to know whether you want to marry someone or not? I mean, to be fair, it's probably not, because these two are getting married so soon. But either way, though, why not take that 3 months to really find out if moving to South Africa is what you want to do, and if marrying Wayne is what you really want to do. But instead, you're going to bring your mum with you, which straight away is going to prevent you from really getting to know the man you're going to marry anyway, because who he is when your mum's there is not going to be the same to who he is once your mum leaves anyway. Because that's when you're really going to find out his true character. Any part of his character that you find out now is just going to be him it's just him reacting based on your mum's treatment of him. That's it. That's why, like, I hate it when women say, like, some women is where they're like, yeah, me and my partner were living with our parents for a minute, and then we finally moved out and got our own place, and then he just changed. No, he never changed. He never changed, just that he couldn't be fully who he wanted to be around your parents. He was only able to be who he really wanted to be once he was able to be in his own freedom of his own home. And if his freedom is normally being lazy and that's just who he really was. Of course, around your parents, he ain't gonna be like that. But like I said before, a man's behavior usually is judged. His behavior around your parents would be him judging how your parents receive him. If he feels like the parents are quite chill and open, he's gonna be a bit more chill and open. But he'll still be reserved, of course. Only someone smart would still be reserved. You know what I mean? Like can we? Man. So this whole thing that she's got going on is just stupid. But I understand it's a part of religion, whatnot. But it's still stupid because of her track record. Her track record says that she needs to move better. She needs to move smarter. But instead of listening to her track record and moving smarter, she wants to continue ignoring the track record and continue to be moving, you know what. Yeah.
You don't want your mother-in-law with you, living by you while you're married newly. Holly doesn't know this, but when I get married, Holly's mom needs to leave.
Well. I mean, the maddest thing is that they'll get married, but mom doesn't even leave straight away necessarily. I listen, I don't know what plan he's got, but whatever plan he's got it's not going to work. He needs to say it now. He needs to let her know the deal now. Listen, once we get married, your mom has to leave ASAP. Your mom is still going to be with us once we get married, well then we're not getting married. Why is communication such a poor thing in 90 Day Fiancé? Like, they really do show us a good representation of how to not communicate in a relationship and how not communicating can cause you problems. Now, here's the thing. I know a lot of people like to stress that the fact of, like, this is all acting, it's all scripted out, blah, 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 blah. These relationships are real. Like, as in, like, these relationships do happen. There's people that do go out of their way to actually have these relationships. It is good that we see these kind of type of relationships. Therefore, it helps people avoid these relationships. I say that, but then there's probably a lot of people who are actually currently in these relationships, and instead of using this as a wake-up call, they probably still stay in their relationship thinking, you know what, now I've watched these guys do it, maybe if I can do this and do this, maybe it'll help me change my partner and our relationship become better. Dummy, no, it's not going to do that. If that was going to happen, your relationship would have been healthy in the first place. So, dummy, if your relationship is legit the same as these people, you need to leave your relationship. Because I tell you this now, you can never change a person. You can only change yourself. You know what I mean? People need to understand that. Like, you know what I mean? Your surroundings, the surroundings that you put yourself in is exactly how your life is going to be defined. It's that simple. Stop trying to change the people in your surroundings. Because if they're happy being the way they are, or they are just complacent, that's how they're going to be. You're unhappy with that stuff? Remove yourself from that environment and put yourself in a better environment. Like, come on. But either way, though, you guys let me know what you're thinking down below and we'll talk about it. Don't forget to like, sub, and of course, peace.